The Beer Hall Putsch was the attempt by Adolf Hitler to seize power by a coup in 1923. The idea was obviously influenced by the easy gaining of power by Mussolini in Italy, and the way his black shirts gained power, or even it wouldn't be wrong to say that he snatched power in Italy. The black shirts had marched to Rome and had captured power in Italy. The same way, Hitler struck upon the idea that it would be possible to get power, to snatch away power in Berlin, to become the leader of Berlin by marching upon Berlin. And this Beer Hall Putsch, because Beer Hall Putsch was started in Beer Hall, so it has been termed Beer Hall Putsch. Putsch means to get power by illegal means. So it started at a beer hall where the leaders of Bavaria, which is a state in Germany, were addressing a crowd in 1923. And there were three main leaders: Kahr, who was the regent of Bavaria, and Lessau, who was the minister of the National Army, and Caesar, who was the minister of the Rye police. So these three top administrative men were there in the meeting, and they were addressing the crowd at the beer hall in Munich, when Hitler suddenly burst upon the meeting with his brown shirts, with his SA men, and fired a pistol shot and said that the national revolution has just begun, and that they have seized all the important administrative points of Munich, and that they would be marching to Berlin to remove the democratically elected government in Berlin, which was being of no use to the country. That is what Hitler said, and that the government which had signed the Versailles Treaty. So initially the three top men, Lessau, Caesar and Kahr, were held on the gun point, on the pistol point by Hitler, and Hitler said that if you three gentlemen don't cooperate, I have 4 bullets, 3 for you and 1 for me. And initially the crowd was skeptical, but after some time it started getting in favor of Hitler. And then Hitler said that General Ludendorff, who was the First World War hero of Germany, would be coming. And when Kahr and the other 2 men heard that the general would be coming, because general was a very influential person in Germany, they sort of agreed to the plan of Hitler to march to Berlin and remove the government of Berlin. But and then Ludendorff in fact actually arrived at the beer hall, but there was a minor shuffle at a headquarter, a military station, and Hitler had to drive to look upon the matter himself. And when Hitler went away and he deputed a person, his henchmen, to look after the 3 top administrative officials so that they would issue the necessary orders, the 3 of them, on some pretext or the other, sort of escaped from the custody at the beer hall. And then when they escaped, they started issuing orders to the contrary of what they had said that at the beer hall, and they started issuing orders to the effect that this uprising by Hitler and the Nazi party, which was supported by Ludendorff, should be crushed, should be quelled. And so it was. The Nazi party in fact started marching, and was taken by surprise that the 3 persons had escaped, but still that did not prevent Hitler and Ludendorff to march. And then there was a firing also by the Munich police, in which 16 of the Nazi party workers were killed. But this rash attempt by Hitler to gain power in a very rash and erratic manner was quelled, and Hitler had to serve a prison sentence of 9 months. And after serving the sentence, Hitler realized that it wouldn't be a good idea to capture power by legal means. In fact, the way to capture power would be by the democratic means, and in fact Hitler went on to capture power in Germany by democratic means. He won the elections in 1933 and was legally named Chancellor of Germany by the President of Germany, President Hindenburg. And so was the end of the Beer Hall Putsch.